Hello, everyone. I'm back in Los Angeles, California. I finished my run on Moulin Rouge the musical. Go see Megan Thee Stallion playing Zidler in Moulin Rouge. I saw her performing once with no audience, and it was really entertaining. I had so much fun.
Are you in such a good mood today to fight the Bob's and the mood allegations?
I'm just in a good mood. Can I just be in a good mood?
I
You're
love what
trying to ruin it. You're trying to ruin it, which, by the way, is easy for you.
no, I'm gonna say we love when you're in a good mood.
How's your lights too, bro? You look a little ashy. Can you warm it up?
Oh my God. Bob, you can't just call a black person ashy. That's crazy.
There you go. You look dry, kind of like your vagina. We are reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race season 18, episode 13, The Karen's Gone Wild. Is that the name of the episode?
Yeah, I think that's right. The Karen's Gone Wild episode 13, episode 13 of season 18, which means we have three more. And it looks like, I mean, the previous for the next episode, it looks like we're going to a top three because there's another episode, there's another challenge, like a regular episode next week, which is like kind of wild.
I love a top three. Top three is better than top anything more than, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. But when there's more than three in the top, I think it's a little wild.
Really?
I think so. I think it should be a top three. That's kind of how we started out as a top three. And a lot
No, it
of
used to
seasons
be
had
top
one top three
twos. It used to be top twos. And then it changed to top three on
on
Fifi.
four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, since we've been doing those like live audience finales, it seems like, in my opinion, that top three works best. In my opinion,
Why does the top three work best? I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to be.
well, you can focus on each girl more. You don't have to worry about too much. It's just you can really zone in on one person. Also, I want to remind you all that our patrons get to view this, watch us record these live. Our patrons at our top tier, and if you would like to join that, then please feel free to join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com, type in Sibling Rivalry Podcast.
Where are the
And you
patrons
can,
here? I don't see the chat. Where they at?
it's on the screen right now. I'm in the drive-through line
If you
at
go
Dairy
to
Queen.
public, if you go
Y'all
to
want
look at
anything?
the,
Says Peyton Ricky.
because you're on
Oh,
the iPad, so you might not. I don't know how the chat. I don't know how the
Oh
interface.
no, I can't read the chat. That's crazy.
Okay, we
oh,
will. We will.
this one here says, Monet, you do look ashy. Another one says, yes, Monet, ashy as hell. This one says, damn, you ashy. Another one says, could you get more ashy?
Can you see them when I put them on the screen, Monet?
No, I don't see anything.
That's
I just see.
crazy.
I do see Bob's beautiful face, but that's all. That's all I see. I'm sorry,
Do you
Jay.
mind if we hop into the episode? So Mikey has secured her
Wait,
second.
what's
Oh,
up? You're back home. Hi.
I know. I wish you were here. Now you're in New York and I'm in
I know.
LA.
Isn't that funny how life works?
Life do work like that. Life do work like that.
Okay,
We have
that's
the
it.
same mic on. Oh my God, twins.
Twinning. Oh my God, really quick. I fucked this really hot guy today. After
Can you describe him? Y'all, by the way, y'all about to see Monet's downfall. Describe him. Monet's like hot. Whenever I ask Monet to describe my guy, hot guy, hot.
I
What's hot
mean,
about him? What is that? He's hot.
he's hot.
Tall, short, skinny, fat, black, white, Puerto Rican. Like, give me something.
He was tall, Puerto Rican from Boston. He plays hockey in New York City. I'm like, you play hockey in New York City? And he's like, yeah. I was like, so he's like, can I come over to your hotel? I was like, so sure. He was like in like a rush. I was like, where are you now? He's like, well, I'm over at the public library. I'm like, why are you at the public library? And he's like, 'cause I'm here for hockey. I was like,
You play
okay,
professional hockey?
he didn't see. I mean, I didn't
You
ask.
just outed him. Tall Puerto Rican narrows it down. Come on, Connor Story.
No, so wait, should we no? Should we take that out?
It's not my business. I'll tell you that. That's crazy. You didn't have to throw in from Boston. That's crazy. Tall Puerto Rican plays hockey
Okay.
from Boston.
We're
You
gonna edit,
really?
we need to edit some of that out, Jay. I think we
No,
should
it
edit.
is. This is live. We're live.
We're live streamed.
We always do this live, Monet.
I didn't think it was crazy until Bob made such a big stink about it. See, it would have been fine if I said it. No one would have thought about it. Bob, oh, you outed him because now you made a whole thing out of it.
LMAO definitely outed him.
You really made. Okay, you know what? Let's move on.
No, I'm reading. Jessica Banks. It says LMAOOOO definitely outed him. I'm reading it.
Move on. Anyway, so
Someone said, wait, Jimmy said tall Puerto Rican from Boston and New York City for hockey. Okay, what's his social security number?
Can we move on? Okay, the girls come in and do you know what?
No, we want to hear more about this
Yeah, how
heated
tall was he?
rivalry you're having. We're not moving on,
Do you
honey.
think
What
he was
position
like,
is he
would you
playing
say like
hockey?
5'11"?
Oh my god. Anyway, we're moving on. I'm not
Is he
talking
a
about this
goalie
anymore. I'm not
or a
talking about it
knuckle
anymore.
pucker?
Listen, Linda, listen. Did you this so this little mirror message had the drama. Apparently the show cut off some of Discord's mirror message. Did you hear about this?
No.
So she wrote her message, whatever it said, and Jacob, can you pull it up? I mean, it's probably I should have asked before this, but at the end of it, it said, "Eat the rich, Black Lives Matter," and something about something else, and the show cut that off, obviously, because we didn't hear about it. You didn't even
Like
know she said
wiped
it.
it? Like they wiped it?
No, like the show didn't air it. They didn't like. There we go. Okay, so Discord said this: "What is generally wrong with y'all in this fandom?" Oh, Jacob, what the hell? Show me up.
Sorry,
What
I'm
did
doing
I?
this quickly, and I pulled up the the link was not where was it?
That's the obituary for the
Yeah, I
guy.
know, I was the wrong they cut Discord here we go, I found it, thank you,
Okay,
sorry.
yeah. So her full message said it ended "Eat the rich, Black Lives Matter, and protect trans kids." And Drag Race cut that part out of her mirror message of the girls reading it.
To be fair, she said, though I think it may have been cut out. I didn't zoom in on them. I used to like zoom in and try to read the mirror message, but sometimes the handwriting is pretty brutal.
Well,
Um,
Nene read it out loud, and they cut off part of the
Yeah,
thing.
the girl always reads it out loud. Whoever reads it out loud.
They showed it though, you could see it. And even when Discord left, I think she said "eat the rich" or whatever. So I mean, if they wanted to censor it, they could have cut her saying that too, and they
well,
didn't.
they gonna be gnawing on RuPaul's long ass legs, honey, and eating one of Trixie Wigs. So Mikey has her second win. People seem to be just genuinely rooting for Darlene. I think there's a few things. I think there's a little bit of shade because they don't think she's a threat at all, which is gaggy because she's lasted longer than a lot of these girls.
She had, and I will say, I'm genuinely shocked. Like going into the season, I did not think that Darlene would be here this long. Like at the beginning of the season, did you think Darlene would be here this long?
Girl, that was me and Evie Oddly. Like when just from Meet the Queens, I was like, I like this girl. She's charming, but then I was like, no, she's eating. Like I literally did not think Evie. I thought Evie was gonna be when I just saw just promo, I was like Evie's gonna be one of the first out, but I love this girl. Then she just ate everyone and won the whole fucking season.
So you think Darlene's gonna win the season?
I don't. I still think Mike is gonna win the season. I don't think Darwin's gonna win with her one win.
Evie
But
only had one win.
who?
Evie only had one win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. The girls cannot take Darlene getting a critique. They can't take it. Like when they were like, and you put these panties over this, and this is what Law Roach, they can't take it. Darlene is marching to the beat of her own drum, and she is super unique. And I think that honestly is something that a lot of the girls are lacking. They don't have a perspective like Darlene has, in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree. Darlene has a very unique perspective that we haven't seen on Drag Race. I will say, like, even in like her makeover and like some other stuff she worn, like now, like I have a clear idea of who Darlene is. If you put all of if you put Darlene's clothes in a thing and without her in it, I will know exactly which one is Darlene's, which I can't
Yeah.
say for a lot of the other girls.
I agree with you, except maybe Nene Coco if it's got those spikes all over and one
Oh
of
yeah,
her little fake bikinis or her little cap she be wearing.
yeah.
So we get right into the mini challenge. The puppet show is back and it's worse than ever. This is the
Oh wait!
even
I meant to say this
go ahead.
before the night before. I was saying Jane don't like all this conversation about her being like she's saying like in her confessional and as they're all debriefing, she's like being the bottom. It's never gonna happen again. And she's like saying like all the girls have been threatened by her the entire time, and obviously no one happens at the end at the end of this episode. It goes to show you can never be too confident on Drag Race because the show will pull the rug from right out under you.
Yank it out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Um, let's hop into this mini challenge. It is this time we cannot blame no one can blame the editing because even the girls during the challenge are like, damn, we suck. Everyone's saying they suck. No one can blame the editing. All the girls are like, this is bad. I think this is the first time no one's won a mini challenge. This is the first time RuPaul was like, y'all are so bad, I'm gonna just pay the crew extra.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened before. Okay, I don't think that Mikey and Nene were actually that bad. I don't think they were hilarious, but I thought they were just fine.
Maybe the editing saved them. I mean, I will say I like when Jane at the end when she goes, "That's pretty much all they say about me." That was getting a lot of laughs. I don't feel like 2 minutes is really that long to do. Did you do a puppet show?
No, I've never done a puppet show on Drag Race.
We did a puppet show. I don't really get why they're all struggling because this is a pretty funny group. Like they've been pretty funny in the past. They've
Yeah.
excelled at a lot of improv challenges. I do not get why they are doing so poorly, and it's pretty brutal because RuPaul is like, "Oh, you like improving? Because you're about to do it again."
But also, RuPaul not helping either. RuPaul, they're saying that RuPaul just like,
I mean, how much can you save something that's going poorly? You know?
we talked about this on the podcast a little. I don't know if it was this Watchery or Rivalry. How you saying when something's not funny, you won't laugh. It's always telling a joke, even though I don't think it's hilarious or it's not the funniest joke. I will still give a courtesy.
I don't do that because it sounds fake. It sounds fake.
No, okay, but I don't really go like I engage like I know. Okay, I'm not like
I've heard your fake laugh, and it sounds fake.
what happened.
Mine sounds fake. I've heard your fake laugh, and it sounds fake.
What's my big laugh?
You're like,
No, I don't do that.
it doesn't sound real. And by the way, the people know. The people who are telling you jokes, they know you don't think what they're doing is funny. They know what you're offering is kindness. They can
You,
tell.
you don't know when I do it to you.
You've never done it to me. First of all, you would never give me you would never give me anything. I have to take everything I've ever gotten from you, bitch.
Oh my god, oh my
Um,
god.
so let's go into the getting ready. So there's no argument. The girls do the improv video. They get to film with RuPaul, and no one argues. Everyone just picks a role, and everyone gets it. And it's not a big deal.
Well, RuPaul talk about because he was saying that they're going to do a scene with an iconic guest, and he goes, you're going to be doing this with he's like like in the past on Drag Race we've had iconic guests who only go by one name, Liza, Lizzo, Latoya. I was like, you mean Latoya Jackson? Nobody
But
fucking
you
knows
knew who he, but you knew who he meant.
because I know RuPaul loves Latoya. No one just says Latoya. If you say Latoya, bitch, I think Latoya Luckett. Latoya Jackson.
Everyone, but everyone knew RuPaul was talking about Latoya. I mean,
Because
RuPaul was
RuPaul
doing a
loves
bit.
Latoya Jackson.
RuPaul was obviously doing a bit, but we all knew who RuPaul was talking about, though. So she
Yeah,
kind of ate low key.
Thinking Luckett over Jackson is crazy.
I mean, I love Latoya. I'm torn in between the two, cause I really wanna be with you. When RuPaul says improv, Juicy immediately, RuPaul says improv, Juicy goes, grabbing your head on the mention of improv is crazy, girl. Calm down.
So what I'm intrigued by is that when they pick their roles, Juicy, and they're talking about what they're gonna do, shocker, Juicy wants to play a spicy Latina. This is unbelievable. Who could have seen this coming?
I think that's wise. If she's not super confident in improv because the last one she didn't do well, but RPDR was improv as well, and she did a good job. But anyway,
The best one she did when she did the New Jersey accent. That was the best. That was her best. That was her funniest thing she's done on the show.
yeah, but if you are not confident in it, you're like, I know how to play Latina. Like that's my bread and butter. Like let me play that role. Like I'm like, I think that's smart for her to do.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say it was bad. I just said shocking. Shocker.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, by the way, they did the walkthrough. Rue threw her sister under the bus. She goes, I think about my sister. I was like, her sister at home watching, like, what she say fuck me for?
Her,
Now why am I in it?
I love Roz. Rosie loves it. She listens to Sibling Rivalry sometimes.
Well, Rosie, I'm sorry that RuPaul did you like that. Rue did you dirty.
He
You
sure
ever see
did.
when 50 Cent go, what she say fuck me for? You ever see that clip of 50 Cent?
No.
There's a clip of someone said something about fuck you to 50 Cent, and he goes, what she say fuck me for? It's basically the same as why am I in it? It's the same thing.
50 Cent, aka Curtis Jackson, is such a messy celebrity. He is so messy. He is messy. Every time when they hit 50 Cent is doing something crazy. Anyway. But
Or filling in for Drew Barrymore.
oh yeah, he has done that. I love that they're all like working on this stuff, and Darlene is giving Juicy some advice on like character choice, and it gives Juicy a light bulb, which I think fuels her to do well in the challenge. Which I'm like, look at Darlene helping out the other girls.
Shocker, someone helps Juicy through a challenge. I mean, I'm no shade, but like, Someone help Juicy get through another challenge. This is unbelievable. Like, is
Who
this
said that
not like a?
again?
It's just this guy on TikTok. This teacher on TikTok who always does that. This is unbelievable. It's this is kind of her mo. I need help. I'm a spicy Latino who needs help. Also, Juicy's not spicy. What is a non-spicy Latin dish? Ceviche? She's not spicy. She a little tangy. She
Well,
ain't spicy.
ceviche, they use lemon and onion. I mean, lemon to like to season the chicken to cook the fish a little bit. So I would say maybe a crudo. But
Lemon is
crudo is
not
not. I don't
spicy.
think crudo is.
Lemon is not spicy. What is a crudo?
No, he said tangy.
Oh, tangy. Is crudo like a flavor
But I don't think.
profile?
But I don't think crudo is a Latin dish. I think it's. I don't know what it
Like,
is.
what would Juicy do if no one helped her in the show? Lip sync every week?
And that would not be the tea because I think we run
Right.
out of.
Someone said flan. Yeah, flan. She's not spicy. She's Latina.
Okay,
She's not spicy.
it's flan, not flan.
Are you that person? Are you at the fucking Olive Garden asking for bruschetta?
You know I am. And Bob, I mean, we literally our recent episode of the podcast is us speaking Spanish and you were speaking perfect Spanish. So it's not like you
So
can't do it.
what do you call the stuff the stuff made of avocados and like lemon? What do you call that?
Avocado and lemons
Yes, avocado, lime,
t-
onion. What do you call that stuff?
with tomato in it.
Yeah, what do you call it sometimes? What do you call it though?
Guacamole.
No, you don't, bitch. I've been with you. You call it guacamole.
I
You
say
call it
guacamole. When I'm at
guacamole.
Chipotle, I say, can I please have a side of chips and guacamole?
Bitch, I've been with you to motherfucking Chipotle. You say, can I get guac? Or you call it guac. You don't go guacamole.
Why I normally say guac.
You, you're such a fucking liar, bro. You're such a fucking liar. Let's get to this challenge. So
Wait,
Juicy is the
wait.
what? What?
Oh, whatever. My other note I said, RuPaul. When all the girls had the walkthrough with RuPaul, he's talking to all of them. And when RuPaul has a walkthrough, and he said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna do good. I'm excited about this." And he looks at Juicy and says, I'm the most concerned about you." That
Valid.
I'm like, God damn.
Well, Juicy was concerned about herself too. They're on the same page.
I mean, I would want to know that, but that would throw me. That would send me into fuck my drag. I guess I might as well go home now.
I mean, but she's fighting, you know, I will say I admire that she's willing to ask for help when she needs it. She is not ashamed to be like, I need help. Help
Yeah,
me. Help
yeah, I agree.
me.
I agree.
So
Uh,
Juicy is the parking spot Karen. She actually has some great lines. I love the line about her kids are in salsa making class, not salsa dancing class.
that's
That was
really funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Her crawling over the pole, that was funny to me.
Yeah, I think that she could have went further though. Like I feel like in all of them, I think they all could have stand to gone a little far. But I do think that Juicy did a really good job. And just overall, honestly, this is like a really fun challenge to do. Like
I agree.
this is like a really fun challenge. And yeah, I think that I'm surprised all of them didn't do something with hitting because that's what Karens always do. Karens always in every Karen video, like 75% of them, there's some hitting going on. Either they're hitting someone or someone's hitting them. So I think it was smart that she went to hitting because that is like a typical trope in any Karen video.
I want to ask you if this is a good drag name for a drag king. Fill in the blank.
Fill fill in the blank. I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite. Like
Or to
contrast to
be like Philip Nathaniel DeBlank. So he's fill in the blank. My
how
name is Philip Nathaniel DeBlank.
why Nathaniel? I don't get Nathaniel.
This is Phil, a
Oh,
middle initial N,
N.
fill in the blanc. Maybe it's the fill in the blanc. So it's like,
I like
you
that
know,
better. I like that better.
up for grabs. Anyone want that drag name? Feel free to grab it.
Then we get into Darlene and girl, did you see RuPaul did your dance move? What do you dance with? He did.
That's
I
DJ
saw
Kill the
it,
lights.
and I was like, not RuPaul doing the Bob. No, RuPaul
No,
doing the Bob doing the
it's the Bob
RuPaul.
doing RuPaul.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's what you don't play
um,
about that move. You don't play about that motherfucking move.
I think that Darlene did a good job, but she was not a Karen.
Wait, I didn't go over all things for Juicy. Juicy,
Oh,
I also enjoyed Juicy, the only one who cried, which I feel like is kind of a trademark of a Karen is to start crying if things
mm.
are going against you when Rue gets out of the car. And then she also when she stops crying to go, good luck in jail, and then goes back into crying, I thought was very, very funny.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. I thought she did a good job. With Darlene, I think that Darlene was funny, but she was not a Karen. Darlene was doing just a regular acting scene that she got in her class, and she was with a scene partner. Like there wasn't no Karen in it. She was just fun. She was just being funny and doing bits with RuPaul. Like, it was missing the Karen for me.
I mean, kinda. I think that Karens don't always have to be so, vapid. I think that she was trying to steal and use her privilege as a white woman to get out of this thing. Um, Kinda like how, I will get there, Mikey kinda did a similar thing. Like, Mikey didn't go full off. She had a little bit of spice, a little bit of, like, using her whiteness to get out of stuff. I think she actually did a pretty decent job. I thought she was really funny. I like how she pretends to know the owner. That's a great Karen move. She knows the owner of the store. Um, when she came back and said, "Can I have the chips?" That was the only genuine laugh I had watching. I mean, there were some moments where I was like, "This is funny," but the time that I actually laughed out loud was when she came back in the store and said, "Can I have the chips?"
Yeah, I guess I don't that was my experience. I was like, "Yeah, this is funny," but I'm not getting Karen at all. It just seems like a funny improv scene that she didn't fit the brief, which I think is something that I've been seeing a lot with Darlene, even when like not Snatch Game, the roast, where Darlene kind of didn't roast. She just was doing like a fucking type five of her of her weirdness. I'm like, I think it seems to be a common trend with her that she doesn't always do the challenge. Kind of like doing her version of the challenge, which is a
Mhm.
little irksome to me.
Channing Martin said, "I think they missed how nasty Karens are for real. They just insult and degrade and belittle people, and none of them really got that to me. I think they were scared to go there with Rue." Um,
Well, especially in the parameters of Drag Race, y'all. In these acting challenges, RuPaul wants you to go over. Everything is bigger, over the top, crazy. And Darlene was just like doing jokes.
um, okay, so let's go on. You want to go on to Mikey?
Mikey motherfucking Meeks. See, I thought Mikey was good. I thought Mikey had dynamics. Mikey
She's a
started
traffic
like
stop Karen.
yeah, traffic stop Karen. And Mikey like had dynamics in hers, which I think made her excel. Like her story had a clear beginning, middle, and end. And she started and she did different things, right? She first started off like antagonizing RuPaul, then it was seducing him, and then like the running away I thought was funny. I think that's what set her apart is that her Karen had a journey. It wasn't just like we'll talk about it later a little bit later. Nini Coco, that was just on 10. Nini Coco hit it full throttle. She was going in. Like Mikey gave like a bit of more of a story, and I think that's what edged her over everyone else.
She also had actual jokes. This is Toyota Coma, and then she fell asleep. The leaning back in the chair was great physical comedy. The challenging RuPaul. I mean, I honestly genuinely think that Mikey did the best. Her trying to flirt was great. She used different tactics to get what she wanted.
Yeah.
Her character really explored all the ways to get what she wants, and I genuinely think this was the best one. Easy.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I agree that it was.
Let's go into Jane, who is the Miss Flight Karen. And first of all, she's not thinking out of the box, which is crazy for
She's not what?
Jane. She's not thinking out of the box. Like she's not. I feel like Jane is more creative than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was so funny that they said the 250 pound line because I wrote that too. And while watching, I was like, what? Jane had no reaction to the Rue 250 pound line. I thought that was an easy
But she
one.
did. She went, "Ooh," or something. She did have a
No, I mean,
reaction, but it was
not
she didn't have
sorry,
a
a
comeback.
joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
a joke. Also, when she said, "I'm flying to Palm Springs for a girls' weekend," she said like little things like that, like I'm flying to Palm Springs for a girls' weekend with my guys or the gays or something to like. She just like was just being really service, which is very weird for Jane because Jane is very funny. We've seen Jane be extremely funny. Like so, it was so weird that this was. Maybe it's just being that long in the competition was getting to her. It just seems so out of like the norm for her.
I wish you'd have been like, "I'm flying to Palm Springs." You would know about that.
It's a funny
The
one.
Palm Springs where all the old gays go? You should know about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're
Yeah,
really she missed a lot of opportunities, and RuPaul was really throwing her some softballs, like some just real, underhand, easy to hit softballs, and she didn't hit any of them.
yeah, yeah. Really,
But in the beginning, Narwhal by nature pointed out in the beginning, she did go like, "I don't like those Karen videos, they make me uncomfortable." So maybe she just doesn't understand the how those videos work because she hasn't watched them.
There's no way you are a fucking Gen Z or millennial in 2026 and you don't know you don't even if you don't watch them, you understand the concept of Karen. Karen is part of our lexicon. I think Karen is in the fucking dictionary now. We all know what a Karen is. So you need to
Okay, but
watch.
maybe she clicks off so she doesn't get a full like, I know what the housewives are, but I don't watch much. Actually, I've seen enough clips. But there are things that I know what they are, but I'm not super familiar with it. Maybe she's I mean, she said she didn't watch the video, so I don't know.
I don't buy it. If you've never seen a housewife, I think you would buy just public and like social media. You would know how to play a housewife.
In the work through, when Rue asked the girls what am I looking for, when Jane gave the answer, Rue was like, "That's exactly it." So even though she doesn't watch it, she knew what to do.
Well, apparently Jane and RuPaul are aligned because RuPaul asked for whatever Jane said. RuPaul was like, "That's the thing," but she didn't deliver in the challenge. That I know. She did
Yeah.
not give what needed to be gave in the challenge. Let's go on
Let's
to Nene
Nene
Coco.
Coco.
I mean, I wish that she would have like. I can't believe she let RuPaul beat her to the homo joke. Like I'm on the HOA, the homeowners association. You're on the HOA, the homos of America. Like I think that she let RuPaul beat her to too many jokes.
And
Um,
she would know, and RuPaul said, "Oh, you mean the homo thing?" And she was like, "No." And she said the thing. I was like, she was literally knowing. You didn't catch that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that for whatever reason, what she was doing was not working,
Also, she
you know?
missed such a good line, like again to placate to RuPaul when she when she was taking out the decorations, she was like no decorations, no decorations, no decorations. She should have went to Mommy Dearest, no decorations ever, like shit like that.
Shania just pointed out, I wish someone embodied that woman who said, "My kids are in the car listening to Kids
Kids
Bop."
Bop, yeah.
Which I'm interested, like, no one chose a specific Karen to embody or to evoke. No one chose, like, a specific Karen to, like, lean into,
Yeah,
you know?
again, I think the girls were not taking it further. Like, I think a classic line is well, what she could have did was at RuPaul's house, try to go into his house and act like it was her house and like kill like something like that. Also, she should like throw a line about the bitch. Well, maybe because she white. She's like, bitch, this ain't the Brewster Project. You can't be you can't be
I
hanging.
mean, you could have said it 'cause it's a direct line to RuPaul, you know what I mean?
I know, like shit like that. I'm like, girl, like just. But yeah, it wasn't great.
So let's go on to the makeup. They're doing their makeup the next day, and Darlene's feeling good about her performance. Juicy's feeling good about her performance. I find it funny that Juicy says that she took a risk by playing a Hispanic Karen. I'm like, girl, how is that's what you've chosen almost every time. How is that a risk?
When else was she? Did she choose someone Hispanic?
There have been times where she kept being like, or if she was like resting on her laurels, like she didn't do it, but for Snatch Game, her go to before she did JoJo, her go to was to be a spicy Latina. But then, because she was like, I'm gonna do this thing instead of playing JoJo Siwa. So even though she doesn't always do it, I feel like each time, whether she did or not, she has mentioned at least, I think I'm gonna be a spicy Latina, with the exception of the New Jersey thing, because the character was already chosen.
Yeah, maybe she didn't wanna be, like, offensive to her community, and which I think is some people may be a little, i.e., Kenya Bleezer. You're like, "Why does she have to play a fat black lady?" I didn't say what to say a fat black lady, but I would does to be fat and she is, and her body.
It's not that she is black and fat, it's that she always plays into like, I want some Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's too much.
Well, I think I think that's what Juicy was maybe afraid of. She's afraid of, like, doing something that may be offensive to some Latinx people watching. Which, sorry, people Latinx people not like well, Latino people watching. I've been schooled on that 19 times on the
What
internet.
I've heard, a lot of people in the Hispanic and Latino community are very split. Some folks are like, "I like Latinx." I don't know what to say. You can't please everybody. I have not seen it across the board, "I don't like this." I've seen a lot of people who are Hispanic who are like, "I like Latinx." So I don't know. I'm not Latino. I can't tell you what to say. But it seems like whichever one, somebody gonna have a feeling about it. Um, that being said, Darlene gave Juicy that dress she wore for the challenge. What did these girls bring for themselves? Y'all making fun of her clothes. Meanwhile, she is literally the stylist for the whole fucking show.
And wig stylist, costume dresser, yeah,
Prop.
props. She truly
So
is.
she is a shoe in for Miss Congeniality. I mean, there's no way anyone's getting Miss Congeniality over her at this point. No
Yeah,
way.
I
She's
agree.
lovely. She's kind. She's dressing everyone.
She
If
is
anyone else
smart.
wins,
She's important.
she is kind. She's impotent.
Uh, she's impotent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For the longest time, I was trying to follow hair advice that just wasn't meant for me. Because I have hair now. Clear it up. I'm talking about trying to treat my hair like it was a completely different texture using products that were way too heavy or worse, full of harsh chemicals that just sat on top of my head. You know that feeling when you're following a one-size-fits-all routine and your hair is still dry, breaking, and just sad? It is frustrating. You feel like something is wrong with you, but really the products just aren't speaking your language. When I finally found a routine that actually addressed my specific needs, it was a total aha moment. If you're stuck using methods that don't give you results, my advice is stop forcing it. Your hair needs ingredients that actually respect its texture. That is exactly why I've been loving Bask and Lather. They create products specifically for textured hair needs. Baby, my hair has texture. I've been using their stimulating scalp and hair balm, and the difference in strength is real. It's 100% naturally made for curly or kinky hair to help reduce breakage and add that shine we're all looking for. What I love most about it is that it actually penetrates the hair strands without clogging your pores. No petroleum, no lanolin, and absolutely no greasy residue. I'm also obsessed with their hydrating hair mist. I get aloe vera and avocado oil, which is a lifesaver for reducing frizz and detangling. It is perfect if you're rocking, protective styles like locks, twists, or braids. I'm not that far in my hair journey yet, but who knows? Stick around. I'll see you next year. I'm planning on trying their hair oils next because honestly, the results I've been seeing on their website are wild. And if you go to their site and look at the before and after shots, you'll see people who literally grew their hair back from nothing. And the story behind the brand is incredible. It's a Black-owned and family-operated company. When a dermatologist told CEO Shania's sister her hair might never grow back, the family took matters into their own hands, researched their own formulas, and now her sister's hair is down to her hips. That's the kind of energy I want in my cabinet. Explore viral bestsellers and products of healthier hair for all types from Bask and Lather. Go to baskandlatherco.com and use code RIVALRY for 20% off. That's 20% off at baskandlatherco.com, code RIVALRY. And Jane says she feels cautiously optimistic about her performances. Emphasis on the
Rip,
cautious.
rip,
I
rip.
think the truth is, it was hard because the girls, I don't know if they watched each other's
They
performances.
didn't. They didn't get to see each other perform. So yeah. So they don't know.
Let's get to these looks, shall we?
Jake, are you going to show them or should we pull it up?
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second.
Click, 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 clack. Click, 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 clack.
Whenever you sign into your thing and it's like, do you want the optional cookies? No.
I
Bitch,
know.
decline optional cookie. Like, why is that even a question?
And I wish your computer would remember. Why do every time I go to the website I have to do it?
All right. RuPaul and the judges,
Ooh,
everyone looks great.
stunning. I love this
Yeah.
RuPaul outfit.
Everyone looks fantastic.
She's on a matching shoe to it too. It's a matching shoe.
I really love this dress that that I love when Michelle breaks out of wearing all black. I'm really into that.
Yeah, I think she looks good. Let's go into our first queen, which is so the category was from wholesome to fulsome.
Yes, from wholesome to fulsome.
And
Which is
Juicy
funny,
Love is
I think that Juicy's first look is actually a little bit kinky in and of itself. It looks like a latex housewife dress, kinda. I don't think it is latex, but it looks like it.
yeah, she's doing Alice in Wonderland, and she has a big bow at the back and this iconic Alice in Wonderland shape, and she has a big old size bottle of poppers, and she smells it, and then she reveals into this like sexy leotard cat suit, well Cheshire cat suit. Which did Cheshire cat have yellow eyes like that? Wasn't he like striped?
The Cheshire Cat?
What did
Yeah,
I
that's
say?
how it's pronounced.
I thought it was the Cheshire Cat.
No, it's the Cheshire.
That's not true. Y'all not about to gaslight me. It's the Cheshire Cat. You're not about to gaslight me.
Okay,
It's
the
the
Cheshire cat.
The cat, the one from the Disney is, I think the only thing that's, like, canonic about the Cheshire Cat is that his eyes, like, float when he floats around and his eyes appear.
Yeah,
But
this is the
in the
one I'm talking
Disney
about.
one yeah, I think that's the Disney one for sure, but I think the only thing that's, like, canonic about the Cheshire Cat that his eyes are yellow and that they kinda float around, like, without his face attached to it.
Got it. Again, I think this fits.
And he has a huge smile, that's the thing. The Cheshire Cat has a massive, massive smile.
But I think she fits the brief. I think this is a really dope take on it to go do it Alice in Wonderland theme and reveal. And I love that she didn't was like one of these girls. She didn't reveal her shit right on the top of the thing. She like came down. She did the whole thing. She came all the way down to the top to the bottom of the runway. Did her proper thing. Went upstage, did reveal, and did it. It was nicely paced. So I like that about her.
I agree. This is probably the most she's worn. Not the most, but like she's worn way less clothes than this. Her legs look great. Her ass
They
is
do.
truly fantastic.
Because
And I
it's the
love
way
that she
that
did
garter is like pushing up her butt.
Yeah, I love that she did chastity as her kink. I like that.
Yeah, that's really
Let's go on to
cute.
the next one.
We
Up
have
next, we have
Darlene,
Darlene.
Mitchell.
This was a really fun take. Like I think
Boring.
I thought this was really camp. I thought it was really fun. I like that she had the hankies. I like that she had this piss on her dress, on her
Girl, you're
t-shirt.
doing piss play. You're gonna do this little piece of yolk. Like this is piss play. Like it looked like she looked like an egg. Darlene looked like an egg on the top.
Well, in the context of this challenge, I think it was quite clear what it was.
Yeah, but it was too boring. I'm like, girl, you're gonna be doing kink and full piss play. Like, I think she could have went further with the piss play in terms of like making it look like piss. It just looked like a yellow egg yolk on her thing. I thought this was whack, and I thought it was boring.
I like it. I like it. Craydon said, "Why are her legs so damn dark?" You know,
She got peppermint tights.
we've discussed this before, and I do not know why. Let's go into our next one. Up next, we have
Mikey
Meeks, who goes from a rose to a thorny, spiked leather look. I think this is really cool. I think I love that
clever.
I think what I love the most was that her bouquet turned into a whip. That was really clever.
Yeah, that was cool. I think that was cool. But I will say Mikey has won a lot of bodysuits, and she has not been critiqued on it. Have you noticed this? Well, normally Michelle's like, another bodysuit.
I hate when they call leotards bodysuits. I don't know why that drives me crazy. I do not know why that drives me crazy, but it does drive me crazy. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna come clean about that. It does drive me crazy.
Well, I think in the community there's a debate between, I mean, not leotards, but bodysuits and catsuits. Like people call a catsuit a bodysuit. Like you call this a leotard. Some people call this a bodysuit. Some people call the full thing with the legs and the arms a catsuit. Some people call the legs with no arms a bodysuit. So it's like,
and some people call the one with the legs and arms a unitard. Some people call it a catsuit. Some people call it a unitard.
Don't forget your favorite. I think only Bob calls it this.
What?
Because you used to love these to drag, your little bike tards.
No, you call them bike tards. I got that from you.
I got that from you, drag mom.
No, bitch, I got that from you. You're the one saying bike tard. You was obsessed with bike tards.
No, Bob, you used to sell them for me. You called it a bike tard.
I don't. I'm almost 100% certain I got that terminology from you.
No, ma'am.
Let's go into our next one. I like this look though. It does look good, and it was very cute.
Jane don't.
I don't
doing
understand.
Wuthering Heights. She's like Wuthering Heights.
Is there a candle? I haven't read Wuthering Heights since I was in high school. Is there a candle in Wuthering Heights?
I'm assuming yes.
Not as like a plot point.
I think it was a way to work her kink in, like, because then she's like wax play and like all over her tits later on. So I think it was a way to work the kink in.
This is a really kind of boring kink, like wax. I mean, I don't know.
Well, that means you never have the right one to give you the right wax, baby, because wax could be a motherfucking turtle. Or that is just when somebody put it on your booty hole. Wax on your booty hole, would it look good to get like a little cinch, girl? I don't know. I just heard.
My girlfriend in high school and we would we tried like food. It was I will never again will I ever.
I was too fat to be using food. I felt me and RC. Me and RC was like, girl, there's one thing that we can't do. Like we are too big to be adding food to the bedroom. That's too much.
But I also don't love this look. I'm not really into this one, to be honest. I think that I will say that her breastplate is immaculately hidden.
Is that a joke?
I think it is really well hidden because the seam is perfectly under that line, and I don't see and it's under her neck.
When she turned around, the racer back was like, you could see it clearly from the back. It was very obvious in the back.
Why would your breastplate have a racer back on it?
I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, and also the way the tits were positioned, they looked weird. Like they looked like they were. I love it. Also, something about the reveal. She just like the reveal outfit. She just looks really. I don't know. Like
she looks short. She looks like she has short legs. I think that. The reveal. She looks miniature, and I think that, her corset is a little too long and the
I
panties are
think
too
maybe that's
low,
what it is.
so it makes her legs look really short and stout.
Yeah, she looks like the damn Trunchbull.
It's giving a little bit of Trunchbull, yeah. And when you're a woman as a woman of a certain size, you gotta be really careful with that kinda stuff, which is why I don't have giant boobs when I'm in drag. My boobs are not huge because it can go Trunchbull real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Patty thinks I need to go small with my boobs. You think I should go small with my boobs? I said, Patty, I think my boobs
Smaller?
are.
You don't even have tits.
Yes, I do. I wear tits all the time. What are you talking about?
Man, you wear those tiny, tiny little pads. You don't
That's
have a
not
big tits.
true. I wear a 38C.
That's mostly because of your back. That's mostly back and shoulders and height. Let's go to the next
That's it.
one.
Oh no, Nene Coco.
Nene Coco is the Statue of Liberty into the kinky Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, I thought it was a really smart thing, but I agree. Like besides like wearing the kinky costume, I didn't get what her exact kink was. Like, is her kink going from petite?
Yeah, is her kink oxidation? It's like, yeah, honey, I've been oxidized. I don't really get what's going on here. Cause I will say
Yeah,
I do like that she went from solid like a coppery copper to like an oxidized copper, which I think is quite clever.
yeah. She's a very smart queen. Also, she better wear these girls wear those. I do not like wearing those tall ass heels. Do you like wearing those? I hate those shoes. I feel like I can't like meet the ground.
I have some. No, yeah,
That's what
we
we're
know the
saying.
type
We
of
know.
yeah, we know, Jay. Shut
But
your
I
ass. No.
also I was under the impression
Um,
that it wasn't you didn't specifically have to do a kink. Like some girls did kinks, but it was more just about being like kind of dirty and slutty.
Slutty. Yeah,
well,
that's
here's
what I
the
thought too.
thing.
But Bob was saying the kinks, and then I started looking for the
Sometimes
kink.
the prompt that you get when on your paper is not what they say on the stage. So it feels like everyone did a kink except Nene Coco, which seems to insinuate to me that maybe there was something like do a kink in there. You know what I mean?
That's not. That's actually. That's true. I can't confirm. I've been Drag Race 3 times, and they do be things that they don't be saying. Well, what's Mikey's kink? Flowers, getting money from John's.
No, the thorns, like poking in thorns and like a little bit of blood. Because she also got a little bit of blood from her
Oh
thorn
yeah, that's
in the
true.
pain of that. I love that someone here said, Rick Batita said, Nene hates to see a wig coming.
She really
True.
does.
She can't stand a motherfucking wig. Don't put a wig nowhere near her. Don't even say wig around her.
I will say
Monet,
that opening
what's your
that
favorite
opening
look?
look is that opening look is scary. Like Nene Coco's like the copper one is scary looking.
Yeah, liberty. Yeah, just liberty for and justice for all is scary, Monet. You're right.
Can we go back to the looks, Jay? I mean Jacob. Jesus Christ, the two of y'all in here. I can't keep it straight. Jacob, can you cycle back again, please?
Straight.
Honestly, I think Juicy's my favorite this week. She looks great.
She does look really great. She does. I think she might be my favorite too. Let's go on to the judging.
Judging.
So Juicy, Darlene, and Mikey all got great critiques. They feel like Jane didn't
No,
really go.
Darlene was not great. Darlene was. They said she was funny, but they said she didn't hit the brief.
Really?
Here and untucked.
They feel like Jane didn't go far enough in her portrayal, and they felt like Nene was very one note. But Mikey ends up winning the challenge she wins $5,000 and tickets to Stop That Train. Notice they did not say tickets to the premiere.
Girl,
They they
she
said,
got a
honey,
ticket to go see it over at Magic Johnson.
they said you can see it in Florida, baby. We're not flying you out. Toots.
Honestly, that's one of my. Can I tell you that's one of the things I miss from New York City? I miss going to see movies at Magic Johnson. It is such an experience. Oh my god, you had Bruxy. I fucking love Bruxy. Ugh.
Were you were you in Stop That Train?
Yeah,
Did you get invited to the premiere?
yeah.
Are you going?
I don't know. I didn't know if I'm in town. I don't think I'm in town.
Damn, you too good for RuPaul. Why didn't I get invited? So yeah.
Next time, maybe for Stop That Train too.
I was like, I wonder if RuPaul is gonna come see me on Broadway because she went to go see Jinx. She did not. Let's keep moving on. Mikey Meeks wins. Nene and Jane are in the bottom. And I agree. They were the two worst.
Yeah, I could have seen it either Jane definitely. I could have seen a case for either Nene or Darlene.
I think Nene did worse than Darlene because at least even if Darlene wasn't like a super duper Karen, she was just funnier. Like she was just funnier to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's talk about this lip sync. I thought that this lip
Well, before you
sync,
do, this is Nene's second time in a row in the bottom, and this is Jane's first time ever in the bottom. And then Nene says she's up against me, and that's bad news for her. I love when a bitch talks shit right before the motherfucking lip sync because then that's how you know. Because I feel like I've never seen them do that and then actually have that person lose. That's like when Peppermint said, "I actually feel bad for Cynthia right now."
Well,
That one is
don't they record them after the lip sync? Don't they do the confessionals are recorded after the lip sync?
they are.
yeah.
So they all know that they won, so they can talk shit.
But their questions aren't their questions are like, how do you feel in this moment? And if you're feeling
Yeah,
honest, it'll be like,
that is
I'm
true.
feeling confident. So that they ask you to basically like be your real self and like say how you truly feel. And if you lost, I reckon you might lie and be like, I don't know how I'm like you might not be confident. But I'm saying when they put it in there, when they put it in the edit, this bitch is about to get beat. I mean, Peppermint said about Cynthia Lee Fontaine is one of the cuntiest, uh, like, what do you call them? Interviews or confessionals ever.
Talking head, yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually feel bad for Cynthia.
This is a good lip sync. I do think like
No,
Nene
no,
was
she said, I'm actually scared for Cynthia. She said, she goes, I'm actually scared for Cynthia or scared for her. That was what she said.
Nene bodied her, and especially when she did that cartwheel into the back tuck was insane. I don't think we have seen a back tuck on the show with Jax, but never in this way. Nene is she covers so much ground as an entertainer. She's a great designer. She's funny, and she's a great like lip syncer and performer. So Nene is really dope. She's really 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 dope, and she ate Jane's ass up.
What made it
Is that
particularly fierce?
whose music is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Jacob just
sorry,
playing
I didn't
something on
realize I was muted. I was trying to find the clip from Last Dance where Raja O'Hara is going against Scarlet Envy, and she's like, "It's about to be your last dance, bitch," or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. I think what makes this cartwheel into a back tuck so fierce is that they did the same move and then Nene just took it a step further, actually 8 steps further. Like otherwise it'd be like, wow, they both did a cartwheel. But bitch, she did a cartwheel threw her legs to the sky, her head to the ground, grabbed the back of her thighs, and stuck the landings like fucking Simone Biles. That
That's
was
Simone. That's Simone.
crazy.
Come on, Simone. It's go you.
Eh, 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 Simone Biles. Look at this you are doing on this backflipping. Uh,
Well, BC, now toxic me after this is how toxic I am. After I see her do that, I was like, oh, I gotta do it too. Bitch, I would round it up, do a cartwheel, and try to back tuck on that stage and correct my I'm like, I gotta do it.
so Nene won. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think Jane was the worst. And I think Nene in the challenge, and I think Nene beat her in the lip sync. And as well as Jane's, by the way, Jane has been immaculate this season. But
Girl.
but also it is what it is, my
See, I
boy.
disagree. I disagree because yes, I think Jane did lose the lip sync and she was not great in the challenge. But I think this was the cause to do a double Shantae because I think that Jane she was in the bottom last week, but Jane should not have been in the bottom last week. We could all agree that Jane Jones did a good job in the makeover. So that was just a bullshit placement last week. So this is really the first time we've seen Jane stumble, and I think her bottom placement here yes, it was warranted this episode, but it's her first stumble. You're gonna send me over my first stumble? Bullshit. It should have been a double Shantae.
So you want to see 2 double Shantaes in one season? Didn't we get that
Why
one in
not?
what's the name season? In Candy season, we had 8 double Shantaes in a row.
I don't remember
I remember watching that season being like, damn, is anybody gonna go home?
that. So yeah, I think it was bullshit. I think they should have made a double Shantae, and they could have done that, but they didn't. I think sending Jane Doan home is criminal.
I don't. I think that Jane did a really good job this season, but you can't just have everything you've done to protect you from doing poorly in a challenge. And it'd be one thing if she like was as bad as someone else. Jane Dunn was not only the worst on the runway, in my opinion, but she also was obviously the worst in the challenge. Obviously.
I disagree. I think Nene was the worst in the challenge. She was the worst.
Mm, Well, you just said earlier. You said Jane don't should be in the bottom, but Nene and Darlene could swap out. So which
No, no,
one
but
is it?
no. I'm saying Jane
No,
don't. Yes,
no. You said
what I
Jane should be in
said
the bottom,
was
and
I
you said
understand.
Nene and Darlene could swap out. So you're swapping out the worst for someone else?
No,
Clear it up.
what I said was I understand Jane as we have Jane's placement. I said I would have done Nene or Darlene to be with her. Not like I wasn't like put them in order. I'm just saying we have Jane. Jane definitely in the bottom, and Nene should be the other one. Nene or Darlene could be the other one with her. Is what I'm
But I'm
saying.
saying, but if you think Nene was the worst, why would Jane be definitely in the bottom and then swap out Nene for someone else if she was the worst?
Because I think that I'm saying because Jane definitely belongs there, and either Darlene or Nene. What is so
Oh.
confusing about that?
Because Chad, am I
The- the-
crazy? You were saying
I
you were saying that Jane should be in the bottom. You're like, yeah, Jane in the bottom, but you're saying Nene was the worst. So why would Nene be your definite bottom, then have Jane and Darlene swap out? What are you not understanding?
I see what you're saying, but I don't understand what you're trying
Yeah,
to what you're implying. It doesn't make sense.
it makes Chad. Am I crazy here?
You're crazy, but that's on a separate conversation, a different issue.
That's how you sound to me, by the way. Whenever you
That's
speak.
very problematic.
And what are you gonna do about it? And what are you gonna do about it?
And we're alive. You know we're alive. We can't edit this out,
And
right?
we don't loop it.
Oh my god.
Edit. I'm not like you. I don't have Jay edit out things I say, honey.
Jay does not edit out what I say.
Okay, well, honey,
Who?
we'll release, honey, we'll release the Mostine files one day. Everything you've edited out that you've asked us to edit out.
Most files is
Yeah,
crazy.
honey. That we're gonna release the Mostine files one day. Play with me, because me and Jay have it all on lock, ready to unleash on you the day you ever say something we don't fucking like. Clear it up.
You're so ridiculous. Anyway, so I mean, and we're not alone. The internet was shocked. Everyone was shocked, gathered, shook, shattered that Jane Doe went home today.
I agree. Jane genuinely did a fantastic job this season. She was amazing. She deserved to go home this episode. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. It be like that sometimes. It really. I will say this though. No shade to the girlies who've been brought back on their season, but
Like
if you're gonna
diabetes.
she got brought back on her season. Yeah, no shade to like Naisha and Diabetes and other girls who've been brought back on their season. I will say this: if you're gonna bring a girl back, Jane would be one to bring back, but she still need to go home.
Do we think she comes back?
She could. I mean, it'd be weird this late in the game. Like, what she gonna miss one episode and then come back to the finale? I would start
That's
slashing.
cunt.
I would slash tires.
That's cunt. I want that to happen. I think
I
she's
would,
earned it.
bitch. I would be outside Rue's mansion in Beverly Hills cutting up her tires.
Doesn't she have 3 wins and all high placements?
No, she had one bottom last week. So she had 2 bottoms in a row.
She wasn't in the bottom though. She's not lip sync. She wasn't in the bottom. That's not how it works. She's not in the bottom. She was just low.
But she was low.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she wasn't in the bottom.
She does have the longest streak of high placements out of any Ru girl in history.
It was a whole talking point at the top of the episode about how it was her first time with a low placement. It was a whole talking point.
But not bottom. She was in the low. She was not bottom.
I didn't say bottom. I said low. Let's put on our listening
I don't think
ears.
oh my god! Can I was going through my Twitter bookmarks last night. I was looking for another video, and I found 3 bookmarks. And I bookmark of you, of me catching, of you saying, "I never said this. I said that." And then back in the day when Jay used to loop stuff, brought it back, and I was like, "I'm gonna repost these on the fucking Civil Rivalry." I was like, "Cause this
And
bitch
you know how
swears."
many we have of you?
None.
And also all the clips, by the way, all people, Monet said she never had an exploding foot. Everyone who was at our show to Rhode Island, release your pictures of Monet's shoe literally exploding on stage and once again performing with one shoe on. You performing with one shoe is something, it is a trademark of your, I would say you're more known for that than sponges. I would say you're more known for that than sponges at this point.
Okay, I've had those shoes for a very long time, and the leather was weak.
Not that long. How
so
long?
who do you think is going to win RuPaul's Drag Race season 18?
I still stand by what I said before, that Mikey Meeks is the winner of this season.
I mean, my winner was Jane, but I think it's going to be Mikey Meeks now. Can I say?
Oh, somebody about to piss people off. Say it. Say it. I dare you to say it. I dare you to say it.
Like, I really like Mikey Meeks. I really like Mikey Meeks, but she's not a star. You know what I mean? Like, Jane Don't is like, I'm sorry, Jane Don't is a star. Like, you see Jane Don't this season, you're like, oh, this bitch is a winner. Mikey Meeks doesn't give winner. Like, I really like her though. She's probably my favorite personality this season, but she doesn't give like winner. You know what I mean?
I don't. Because
Work.
she's been my winner ever since the Frankenstein challenge.
What is the chat saying? I can't see the chat. The chat, do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree?
They're
Again,
saying Darlene is the
for the
winner. The
win.
chat
It's
saying
gonna
Mike.
surprise us. Darlene
I'll read
winner.
them. I wanted to read them. Oh, calm down. Kraydon says Nene for the win. Season 18.
You said Daddy
CYT.
Don?
That's not what I said. I said Darlene.
No, you said the name of the person you were reading, their comment.
Kraydon.
I was like,
Kraydon is the one always chatting. Kraydon has had more mentions than anyone. The chat here
oh
The
my
chat here
God.
says, Jay, edit that out. Edit out Monet say anything about Mikey. Girl, say it, Monet. We know nothing about Mikey. Someone said, agreed, Bob. She's Mikey motherfucking Meeks, says Rick Petita.
Somebody else said, Monet, speak your truth.
I mean, again, like, I really like Mikey. Like I said, she's one of my favorites this season. I think she's very funny, but I feel like she needs like a little more time to cook, in my opinion.
Someone pointed out Mikey's been in the top the last 7 challenges in a row. You know what Jane don't do? Win Drag Race Season 18. On that note, let's hop over to our Patreon exclusive. If you guys want to hear our thoughts on Untucked and the drama, please join us there. See you soon.
Bye.